a little loud. It's me, your girl, Lashana, and welcome back to another episode of The Family Fortune. I'm super excited for this one because I got two lovely ladies joining me today, and we're going to talk about some things within the social community, trends and everything else that's coming up that may have an impact on our money. So give a warm welcome to sitting beside me, Miss Kimberly Howard. Say hey, Kim.
Hello.
Really?
Yes. Hello.
You your outside voice.
Hello. Greetings.
Salutations.
And like you doing tab news. There you go. And across from the table, everybody knows and loves her. Say hello to Miss Marianne.
Hey, people. They got me on program again. I'm so excited.
Really? Come on with the applause.
I'm the Mac. Good job, Malcolm.
So I wanted to try something a little bit different for this program because, I think you are too. What did I say I was? A Gen X?
I'm Gen X.
Yeah, Gen X. So we're Gen X.
I'm a millennial.
Millennial. We're trying to get some of the other generations here because I'll be the first to admit, half this stuff I don't know because even though I have social media accounts, I'm not really on social media, not like how I used to be because it just kind of got away from me. And especially when all the ads start popping up. And I'm like, have you been... Like, do you have a camera in my bedroom or what happened? What's going on? I click on a web page, and next thing you know, I'm getting all these ads throughout my social media, and that's all I get. So there were some terms that came out that I may be old with it because, like I said, I'm not on social media. But there's some terms out there that I kind of want to get y'all take on what it means and whether or not it has hit y'all pocket financially. And then we're going to close out with... I know I'm going to mess this word up. The TikTok. I want to say top so bad. TikTok shop. Mm-hmm. And as Marianne is going to attest, it has on what? A chokehold?
A chokehold.
It has on a chokehold. I don't get it, but I'm going to let her talk about it. So, one of the first words that I've been hearing, which means one thing to me, but apparently means something else on social media, is aesthetic. And so how people are being caught up into creating these aesthetics, which, according to Webster, is a branch of philosophy dealing with the nature of beauty and art and taste and with the creation of the creation of such beauty and art. But it's been corrupted by social media. So when y'all hear the term aesthetic, what does it mean to you? And have you then gone out and tried to create and spent money to be aesthetically correct? Like I heard about beige mom. I don't even know what that means.
It's just another word for theme.
Because I was like, what is that? Huh?
So,
y'all supposed to know.
Beige, what?
So are we talking about clothes or are we talking
anything? So aesthetic is supposed to be about art and beauty and everything else, but it has become corrupted in social media where they use it for something else.
I think for our generation it's corrupted, but for like my nephew, it is a way of life. Mm-hmm. I need things to look a certain way. I want my room to be this way. I want my colors to match. My clothes have to go together. That's my nephew.
Okay.
Me, if I like it, we're going to throw it on and we're going to make it work looking like Punky Brewster.
But I think that we also pay attention to it, not realizing that we do. Like, think about it. When you go into a restaurant, if it's aesthetically pleasing, you're like, oh, this is nice.
I want this in my bedroom.
Right. But how long I guess what I'm trying to say is how long has the word aesthetic been around for a while, but how long has it been used in such a way that it has now become a thing? I don't remember going around, oh, this is aesthetically pretty.
Oh, it's definitely the younger millennials.
I'm
on the other end of the millennials. So for me,
I couldn't even spell it till early.
I've always known it, but I didn't use it how they use it now. So aesthetically pleasing for them, it's more so to the eye. I'm aesthetically pleasing to him, her, the world, my outfit, my clothes, my hair, my nails. That's how they are engulfed in it. For me, it's more so my home, being out in public, and it's things that draw me in, when I'm out experiencing life. If it draws me in, I'm like, okay,
And then do you then feel compelled to go out and purchase the items to make your own spaces like
if it
what
matches
you're
my
seeing?
home, absolutely.
So your
Like,
home matches?
there's
So-
times when I'm in Home Goods and there's stuff that, they put those little things together and you're like, that would look beautiful here.
yeah,
Or,
okay.
things
I'm
like
the
that.
person, if I like it, I'm going to buy it. Even if it doesn't
Absolutely.
match, it doesn't matter because I like it. And I'm going to make it work. But that's,
But do you feel like that you're? I mean, I know it's always been that way. Things have been put together and grouped together as to
as long as
show-
it looks good.
to
That's
make us look
that's
good and think about it.
That's
But did-
aesthetically the word for my generation.
Exactly.
Oh, it looks
do you
good.
feel hard pressed then to go and spend the money?
No.
I have to admit, I have. Like I love a lot of different things out there, and I'm like, ooh, I'm like, ooh, that looks good, and then I go buy it, and then it's in a closet somewhere, and
I can be like that with shoes. So when I went to Pooler a few weeks ago, went to the Nike outlet, and they have these Nikes that have like every color on the rainbow on the shoe.
we ain't gonna talk about.
And
my
I really looked at it, I
Converses.
was like, oh my God, that looks good. And they look like clown shoes because when I say it, there's all different, but I could just see them with a pair of jeans and a white shirt.
That was me with the Converses.
Yeah, I was like that with Converse.
I had like 70 pairs of Converse,
So,
and I don't even know
so
why.
if it looks good, I'm going to get it, even if it doesn't necessarily match.
Okay. So next phrase that I've heard is something called quiet luxury. I think we used to just call it something else.
I've heard of that one.
They've changed it up to mean quiet luxury, which is supposedly a lifestyle or fashion movement that emphasizes refined consumption, discerning tastes. Not being overt with displaying your wealth or your good taste and what have you. No brand logos or anything else. That was just me growing up. No brand logos.
No, I didn't have that growing up with my parents.
Now it is a brand. Like I'm gonna just throw a luxury brand, only luxury brand I know out there. Say Chanel.
Yes.
But you won't see a Chanel logo. You just know.
that
It's Chanel because
Yeah.
you went to the Chanel shop.
Oh,
And
no,
bought
you're
it.
going to see the logo. You're going to see them C's. What the quiet luxury is, and this is because I follow this guy on TikTok,
Uh-huh.
is Masters. That's a quiet luxury. You can't get it anywhere.
Right.
You can only get it at the Augusta National. That's a quiet luxury.
So for
Or
So
a
TikTok
different.
really does have you in a chokehold.
Yeah. So even like an Hermes Birkin, unless, because there are purses that look like it, I wouldn't know one for real because I don't have that kind of money. But that's a quiet luxury, I think, is a Birkin.
okay,
Same
kind of
thing with the Masters. It's quiet.
not
Not
in your
An
accessible.
face.
influential
everywhere.
person or
Right.
rich, let me say that differently, would know that I see you. Because
Okay.
that's luxury.
So I can speak for myself. I would never be compelled to
Absolutely.
become a part of this trend. But
you go into debt trying to be
because
like
I can't
somebody
afford
else.
it.
Absolutely.
I can't afford it. I can dream. Like if I see a Louis Vuitton shop, I'm going into a Louis Vuitton shop,
Period.
but I'm just walking around and drooling. And
I can't attest to that.
Okay, quiet luxury. I see you over there.
I have a Louis Vuitton purse, and when I decided to buy it, for me, I'm very, ironically, I'm very like kind of strict with my money. And I was like, you know what? I have been good with my money. I'm going
You
to treat
deserve it.
myself
You
once.
treat.
And
That's good.
I bought the purse and the wallet to match, but that was my big purchase
Because
for myself.
aesthetically, it's going to
It
look
was
good.
pleasing, right? Because people notice it. And it
That's
complements everything. It's a good brand. I've had this purse for years, and I was in the airport one time, and I had my book bag and my Louis. And this guy was like, "You can only put," and I knew I was only supposed to take one, but I was going to try to inch it on to the airport, into the airplane. And the guy was like, "Just put your book bag." He tried me. He was like, "Put your book bag in your purse because if it's real, it's going to handle it." And I was like, "Boop, don't play with me." It is. But, that was a big purchase that I bought to treat myself. But I don't do that often because
Right.
it's expensive. It really is. But
there are some
Louis is no
people out
joke.
there who want to become a part of this quiet luxury lifestyle, and so they really can't afford it, and so they're deep in debt, credit cards are maxed out to the core, all so they can, take the photos or put on display. Hey, I'm this, but if it's quiet, it's not really supposed to be so overt. So you got all
Right.
these people taking pictures of, look at my quiet luxury, but you're not being quiet with it.
Listen, I want a pair of red bottoms. Be clear. It's not in my wheelhouse. We're still going to go to the Nike store.
Okay. Consumption is another term that I hear too much, and they use it either as overconsumption. I think we talked about that last week, and then underconsumption. So consumption itself is the utilization of economic goods in the satisfaction of wants. So overconsumption is you doing a little bit too much. Doing too much. And underconsumption is not, you're not doing enough, as the way social media looks at it is, use what you have or repurpose what you already have. But they're doing it so on camera to show, look how I underconsume. And I'm like, well, just do it. Why do you have to show everybody do? But these two have become such hot topics now that people are actually going broke, trying to become either over-consumers or under-consumers. And y'all ain't been tempted like that. You know, you don't do the restock. I was in a chokehold with restocking videos about a week ago, and I'm ashamed to say that I'm still addicted to the restock videos. Not to the point where I want to run out and buy things, but I'm like, why do y'all do this? Why did you take it out the perfectly good package just to put it in the glass jar with a label on it, just for it to go bad in 2 weeks?
Right, the cookie jars. I don't know if you watch the Kardashians, but they take the Oreos and they lay them up in the cookie jars.
That's why that lady did that. Okay.
Because it's a trend.
What is this? I'm not old. What is this? What are y'all
Yeah,
talking
you are
about?
not
So
old.
you get some Oreos, you get a nice cookie jar glass, and you layer the cookies, and they're neatly layered all the way in a circle to the top.
When we get
Just like your
Google,
pantry has flour
Right.
canister, you have a rice canister. You take it out the bag and you put it, and it's
and
aesthetically.
let's not talk
That's
about
exactly
it.
what
you
it
walk
is.
into your
It is.
pantry.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Look up
Right.
restocking videos when we come off, and just prepared to be like
Right.
sitting there for hours, because I
Because I always wonder, do you have enough people that are going to eat all those cookies? Because they're going to go bad because they're not in
And
the
see,
package.
I see people doing these videos, and I wonder, is it just you? Are you buying all this stuff just to get TikTok famous or whatever famous? Because then you have all this food going to waste. I mean, I'm sitting there like, and then it's just not just the food. They do the bathroom restocks. But let's do the guest bathroom restock. I wish I would. With the guest bathroom,
Because
I'm
you're
like,
not supposed to be here long. So
Exactly.
we don't
As a
want you
guest.
to we don't want it to be that aesthetically pleasing.
and it's not. You know, the Dollar Tree stuff, because I go Dollar Tree and get you some stuff. This is the name brand stuff.
Bath and
Like
Body Works.
I'm like, Nivea, Native. I can't even pronounce half the other names. And I'm like, then you
Right.
have like 5, 10 in a drawer of each. And I'm
Give
like,
them options. Which soap do you want to use?
Right.
This ain't not a hotel.
Right.
The question is this stuff, these restocking videos, is this overconsumption or
that's overconsumption.
I was about to say, because
over.
Absolutely.
we're buying stuff for people we want out of our house within 5 minutes.
Right.
So I don't even know what underconsumption looks like,
Underconsumption
other
would
than
be-
I'm going to buy an all black outfit and then have a couple of different colored jackets to go. Right? Is that
Well,
it?
that would make sense. I mean, to me, it's for a lot of people, it's just living your everyday life. You know, however you do life. But in the videos, is tagged as showing you cutting open the lotion tube so you can get the last squeeze out, or going through your closet of overstock
time.
stuff and throwing it out.
Gotcha.
But then you've wasted money.
Right.
Either way. So I'm like,
Huh,
Can you-
okay.
so y'all have never been tempted to overconsume?
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't.
I think I was an overconsumer when I am an overconsumer in certain things. I was with my Converses. I was with my Skechers, because before Converse it was Skechers.
So maybe with lotion, I'll say that.
This one lady had a room.
I don't have a room full of lotion, but I have about maybe 10. Because that's kind of the one thing that I forget. That and deodorant's kind of the one thing that I kind of always forget to like go shopping for. Or I'm like, I need to go get it, but then I done walked in Target and I've got other stuff.
Overconsumed.
No, no,
Right,
no.
my
It's
advice-
just, Target is a special place. So,
Different vibe.
it puts things in perspective as you're walking through.
Oh, I thought
do
you were
need
going to say
this.
it puts things in your cart because I've heard
If
people
it
say
did,
that too.
I feel like it.
My
but-
overconsumption is toilet paper. I don't never
But
want to
that's a
run out.
necessity.
But
Yeah, that's important.
That's important.
you got 5, 6 of them in the closet though.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Oh my
important.
gosh,
This
I don't
one
ever want to
in-
run out.
I don't know, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret. This one lady, she showed a video. I'm going to have my boyfriend pick out my hygiene products for the day. And it showed a big, huge table of nothing but the body wash. Then you turn around, another huge table of nothing but the lotions.
See, that's taking up
And then the
space.
spray.
That would
It was
annoy
a
me.
whole room
That's taking up space.
Yeah,
of
that's too
all, and I
much.
was like, I'm
Give me
just
some
counting
Dial,
in my
some
head.
degree deodorant. We're good. I'll call it a day.
Okay, so before we get to the main stuff, there was one other thing. It's this thing called financial abstraction. I never heard that before
I
either.
have never heard
Me
of that.
neither.
Today years old.
Right?
8 years old.
But it's basically as money gets less tangible, we tend to spend more. I.e., we went from currency,
Right.
dollar bills, coins, and what have you, to debit cards and credit cards. And you just swipe and swipe,
That's
swipe,
right.
swipe. And now with digital currency, you got your Cash App, your PayPal, your Venmo. So as it becomes less tangible, it's not in your hand, you tend to spend more. I can attest to that. And I've had to take myself back to the basics because as long as I had my credit card while I was traveling, I could swipe away. And I've swiped myself into gray hair. And I was like, ooh, I had to take a step back. So has that ever haven't explained it? What y'all think?
It's absolutely happened to me before. I kind of feel like I'm still kind of getting out of that hole even now. I didn't realize how bad I was in it until, honestly, college was kind of because here, you get a credit card, you get a credit card, you get a credit
Right.
card. So I was overspending, indulging in la-di-da-di everything. And then as life went on, it just kind of became a way of life. Then as I got older, I was like, hold on. And
Yeah,
as I
get it
started,
back.
wait a minute. Okay, $20 every month for 5 or 6 cards, $30. That added up. And I was like, this
Absolutely.
is taking this little piece of paycheck I was already making, out of college.
Right.
And I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. So, but it was so easy to just swipe and pay later.
Right.
Swipe and keep
So do you
going.
think you spend more because you're not using money? Actual physical
I try to
money?
be very cognizant now. Back in the day, no, but
Right.
now I do. So it'll be like if I want something, let me see if I have the cash because I always try to keep cash somewhere, so that way I don't have to use my debit card. Or if I don't have the cash, then I'm like, you know what, you don't really need it. You don't really need it. So I usually it's a tug of war on what the situation is and how bad I want it.
Yeah.
I run through my cash faster, so I don't carry cash. Because
I run
if
through
I
my
have
card
it,
faster.
Well, you know why I have cash is
I'm like-
because when that doggone ice storm hit, it just gave me a little bit of make sure I always have some cash. I
That's
tell my
smart.
kids all the time, keep at least $100 of cash somewhere.
And stuff,
Because that
you
ice
know, machines
storm
like to go
took us
down
out.
and what have you.
Right.
I tend to spend more when I don't have cash. Because then I'm like, I can't afford that, can't afford that, can't afford that. But if all I have is a card, swipe. Because then I can be like, oh, I can transfer money from this account, that account, that
Right.
account, before it hits.
right.
Or
You
if
got
it's
this
close enough to
plan.
payday, or oop, let me see. Oh
Right.
wait, I get paid, so I can get this because that
Oh,
bill
when
gonna get paid. Cause
when
that
checks was king, y'all didn't hear
Yes.
that. Y'all didn't hear that though.
That got
Oh,
me in
yeah.
trouble.
checks. I still have checks.
I do too.
I don't.
I do
okay.
too. Malcolm, you got
Malcolm?
checks?
Malcolm, you got checks.
Do you even know what a
Right,
check
do you
is?
know what a check is?
You
I
know how to
know
write
it.
one?
First of all, we
We
ain't too
have to
far.
check.
We ain't too
Got
far.
to check.
I have checks.
Okay, so ladies, y'all ready? Because I am relying on y'all for this because I do not have TikTok. I can't even say the words fast
That's okay.
together. I always want to, you know what I'm saying, TikTok. Y'all know what I mean.
We know what you mean.
So not having an account, I already knew what it was. I thought it was just, mindless scrolling the videos, people dancing badly
That's what it started
and
out as.
singing
Right. Not
badly.
anymore. It's
But now they have a
Evolved.
shop. What the?
yes.
They have a shop.
What is the? Tell me about this shop.
It is actually just people that
You see how
go-
Marianne lit up, y'all? I need y'all to lean on in. She lit up.
Listen, I actually have stuff in my TikTok cart. Yes.
They have cards.
Yes.
A cart. Yes, I have a cart.
Yeah.
I have some lip balm, color changing lip balm.
At
They
the
have
dollar
these
store.
Momofuku noodles that are on sale.
The who?
What?
The
What you say
Momofuku
about my
noodles. That right there. So it's really just people who buy
What?
and
Did
they
you see the
do.
price?
But that's not bad though. Look, it's 3 bags, isn't it?
Yes, it's 3
See?
bags with 5 of them.
3 bags
each.
of noodle. Malcolm, did you see the price?
No, I did
Yeah.
not. See
It was
the
only
price.
So it's like
$20.
$30.
3 bags
20
of noodles.
Ish.
Yes.
What happened to ramen?
Yes.
It's still there.
But it's a different kind of thing. So what
Is it?
happens is, yes, it is. Is that you have these people who are like, oh my gosh,
The
gimbal.
influencers.
That's right. The influence come out with this gimbal because I love to take pictures, and so this gimbal comes out where you can switch it up and move the little. It's like a
Oh,
selfie
my
stick.
sister has one of those.
TikTok.
Well, no, she bought it
chokehold.
at the photography store.
And then I just bought. No, so then my car mount died, and so, of course, the man hears it. Car mount videos come on my TikTok feed, and so I got it.
okay.
It's only $10. That sucker is
Only
awesome. I did a
$10.
whole.
Listen, I've gotten socks, pajamas.
I've got
like
a microphone,
under
small
$10. Pajamas.
I got
like
a Gen
a big
X.
thing of socks.
I got a Gen X T-shirt. It's
Now,
catch it.
I know you.
So
I
cold.
know you were remember it, and I'm pretty sure you remember. This is like the Home Shopping Network, QVC.
Just cheaper.
Just cheaper.
Just
Oh.
cheaper.
Is it?
It really
Let me
is.
tell
I know that
y'all.
sounds
They have
bad. Like we're trying to
coupons.
justify it.
You
Oh
can
my
claim
God.
right. You can claim the coupons. You get free
Yes.
shipping. It's just like Shein. Yeah,
So
first
they
that-
trying to put Amazon out of business, from
And,
what I
and they
hear.
are they're beating Amazon with the prices because Amazon
Right, and
stuff
there's
has went up.
so many entrepreneurs out there that are running their businesses through there. I got my Temptation Silent Night T-shirt from a black-owned business last year. She caught me. I choke cold, y'all. Choke cold.
So I've seen, looking on Claudette. Claudette was showing me some of the ones. I'm gonna mess with you, Claudette, forever about that tackle box snack holder. But okay.
I mean,
Still-
that sounds like you can prioritize and organize your
Right.
snacks. I'm just
So
Okay.
I bought the Waze camera. We went on a cruise, so we had someone watching the dogs. So I saw the Waze camera you put on the mantelpiece. Listen, we're in
So
the
there are
Bahamas. I
some
could watch
good
my
and
dogs.
bad things from
And
what
it
I
works.
hear.
Yes.
it's some really useful stuff. It
And
really is.
listen, TikTok has useful information as well.
Like when you're traveling and you want to look up the resort that you're going to, or
That's
you
right.
going to a restaurant, you get to.
But that
When
gets
I
me
go to
into the question:
Atlanta,
is
that's my
everything
food.
that you see on social media? Because I understand there's some positive, like you said, the coupons,
Yes.
discounts, you get free shipping.
We're
you
helping
know,
not home, but what am I calling entrepreneurs?
Entrepreneurs,
their
and
businesses,
everything
yes,
else.
local.
and the
Businesses.
actual businesses, from what I hear, is easy to make big sales. Make a lot of money
Yes.
in a short period of time. So, thumbs up for that. But I also hear it's very addictive, like everything else.
Listen, I can be on TikTok for 3 hours and don't even know it.
Well, I can't say anything. I'm that way with YouTube.
I bought the TikTok ring, so I don't have to scroll. I just push the button.
Oh
You know
my,
what?
my
Now,
God.
Marianne.
Marianne.
I need for y'all. We gotta pause and just.
We gotta
everybody
have a
stretch
session.
their
That's like the
hands.
little Stanley thing for
Marianne.
It's at home.
The candy holder.
the candy
And all
holder
I
and the
gotta do is
snack
press
holder
the button and it
Marianne,
scrolls.
no ma'am.
for the
It was
Stanley
only
Cup.
$8.
That ain't got you with a chokehold, babe. This got you with a straight jacket.
We're gonna take you to the altar. Goodness
Yeah.
Oh my
gracious.
goodness. So fake products. Have y'all encountered any fake products like you think it's real?
Timu. I'm just call it out there right
I
now.
have
had
not
any-
used Timu. I'm a
Yes.
little nervous.
I have not
I've
bought
used
any
Temu.
clothes, but my sister has like that polka dot dress that y'all see. It looks cute on her.
I
That
took
polka
a
dot
chance.
dress. She got the black one and the white one. Looks so
that's
cute on her.
So I went to both shops, Shein and Temu. I was like, let me just see, and bought some simple stuff like shirts and what have you. And they've all held up pretty well. It's a little difficult to tell the front from the back because they don't use tags,
Glory.
and the neck is just the same all the way around. But they've held up pretty good, even through multiple washings. I was only interested in some of their craft supplies and like the pens and stuff. So
Okay.
I don't really go on there anymore. I did try their clothes. I'm not going to bash them, even though I've heard things. So fake products. I've heard about scams being on the TikTok. I said it right. TikTok.
Yes, you are saying it right. You got this.
So far, I've been good.
Yeah, me too.
Like-
Yes.
People order stuff and then they never get their packages and
No.
stuff. But that's almost true with any
that
shop
happens
you
with
go
Amazon.
to. Yeah, with
Right.
any shop you go
So,
to.
you know,
So because we can be held as consumers of the TikTok. I said it
Shop.
wrong. TikTok shop.
10 out of 10, highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Like, but you got
Listen.
give some pointers for those,
Read the reviews.
Read
That's
the
what I
reviews.
do. I read
Yeah.
the reviews. I go in, and then I see how many people have sold it, how many times I see another person giving a review, go through it. And so that's how I navigate
Okay.
what I want to get off of the TikTok shop.
And if you're uncomfortable with using like your personal debit card, just get a little cash card. My mom does that because she's
That's a good
nervous
idea.
that someone's going to get her information. They're going to overcharge her or something. So she'll just go get a card or
TikTok
she'll
does
use,
PayPal, just FYI.
Yeah, see, you know what?
And
So you can dispute the charges.
since this is the family fortune, we're gonna talk about just be financially mindful.
Right.
Ask yourself those questions. Is this something I really need?
Yes.
Generally
it-
it is.
Leave it
No.
in your
Generally
cart.
it is.
No. What did I say last time we
Leave
recorded?
it in your cart.
Well, yeah, it was something on the lines of before you saw this item, did your life need it? Did you need it? Something like that.
Something
Yes,
along
because
So
those
the
lines.
lip
typically I'm
gloss is
looking
still
for
in
it.
my cart. I have not purchased it yet.
So put stuff. I mean, I get it.
Right.
Bright, shiny objects. I understand.
Yeah.
You see it and you're like, ooh, but put it in your cart and then walk away for a while and think about
And
it before
sometimes
you
if you
hit
put it
buy.
in your cart, they're going to see your coupon. Or they'll lower the price.
Or they'll say like mine
y'all
is
are not helping.
sold out.
Y'all are not helping.
I'm just saying,
my lip
I
gloss is sold out.
strategically put stuff in my cart and leave it there for like a week, and then I'll either get a notification or email, and I'm like,
Etsy does that.
They
But
sure do.
Listen, Sheen sends me my
They
coupons
sure do.
all the time. TikTok, I know, is going to have me at chokehold at Christmas. The Christmas shirts.
just be mindful of what you're buying.
Right.
Do you really need it? Is it going to have an impact on your life in some sort of positive way or what have you? Like, are you really need
need
the little
socks.
thumb
Yes.
stroller?
you don't need the thumb. You don't need. That's not a decision. We just gonna go ahead and put that out there, Marianne.
It's a ring
Nor do you
Clicker.
need
You don't need.
to scroll.
the snack tackle box.
I feel like that.
Absolutely for entertaining. I'm here for you, Claudette. Absolutely.
Or just moving stuff. You don't want to put the snacks in your purse and then risk it falling over or
It's
falling
a
over
tackle.
the
It's
car.
this big. It is literally this big. It's a tackle box.
If you're meal prepping and you need snacks,
That's why that's her
Tackle box.
that's her reasoning.
Absolutely.
for
Listen,
you
TikTok
getting it.
has
Transport more
anything you
stuff.
could ever think of, for sure.
Okay,
And
we
then you
don't-
can also see the Uxer, like there's Love Luxury or Luxury Love. And
Huh?
she sells secondhand Birkins. She's got me.
Okay, we are literally going off the deep end. So,
It's
going,
okay.
we're
I'm
going-
not buying one.
We're going to do
You know.
be
the benefactor.
financially prudent.
Yes.
Be financially
Right.
prudent.
Everything I bought, I could pay for. I didn't put it on a credit card.
Right.
Right.
So
'Cause
that's what I
heard
make
they
sure I
have
do.
Those
Is that I have
payment
the
apps.
funds? No.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't
No.
If
No.
Klarna,
Klarna,
Afterpay,
no.
PayPal, Venmo. If you have to utilize those to
Then you
pay
don't-
for
you
it,
don't
then
need
you
it.
don't
You
need
don't
it.
need it.
You do not need it.
Absolutely. Because
It-
we're going to be prudent with our dollars.
Yes. It's okay to have fun, buy stuff that's cute, that we like, that gives us joy, and what have you. Just be financially prudent. with it.
Absolutely.
Any closing thoughts from you ladies and Malcolm before we go?
Hey, I just think this is a great podcast to be able to talk about life and how we spend our money and how it is okay to buy the things that we like, but to make sure you are financially fiscal. Is that the word?
Prudent.
Prudent.
Whatever word works for you.
That's right.
just try not to overextend yourself. I think that, in this social media world, everyone wants to keep up with the Kardashians.
Yes.
And it's just not important. You got to prepare for those unexpected life events. So don't overextend yourself.
You got words, Malcolm?
Delete everything in your Amazon cart right now. And revisit that thought
Just leave
2
it.
months later.
Just leave it there. It'll go on.
Yes.
I have enjoyed this episode.
Thank you for inviting. I love this.
Thank you all for coming. And until we meet again, because actually we're going to close out, use the next episode to close out what we've been talking about for the past ones, where we talk about the psychology of money. It's a great book. I encourage everyone to read it. And we're going to talk about how all the things that attack our mind or that we see affects our money. So this episode ties into that. And I appreciate y'all being with us. Okay.
TikTok clicker, yes.
I want to see it.
I'm going to bring it. I'll bring it tomorrow.
Until the next time we meet, I'm LaShawna.
This is Malcolm.
Kimberly Howard.
This is Marianne the Mac.
And this is another episode of The Family Fortune. See you next time. Say bye.
Bye.